Hi, hello there. Welcome to my StarCraft 2 playthrough. I'm going to be playing through the campaigns, starting with Wings of Liberty here. I'll be doing a video per mission, so it might be a bit of a long playlist, but at the end of it, I think it'll be a lot of fun. I have not played StarCraft 1, the campaigns, but I do kind of know like the important details as far as how they affect this game. I do plan to go back and play StarCraft 1 at some point, but I just am not currently looking to purchase a game, and I would have to buy StarCraft 1. However, I don't have to purchase anything to play StarCraft 2 currently, so I'm going to be playing these campaigns. And also, I just spend a lot more time playing StarCraft 2 than I do 1. Now, you guys have already seen me play some as Tychus, I think, in the co-op missions. I did that video like 6+ months ago. But I will be doing more of this at some point, but I want to do these campaigns first, and I want to do them for the channel. I also enjoy playing some versus stuff, and custom stuff can be so much fun. So over time, if you guys enjoy this content, this is also kind of me testing. If you guys enjoy this content, I'll make a lot more content of this game, because it's really fun. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. I have played a little bit. So I've played the beginning parts of Raynor's campaign before, and then that was a long time ago, and then earlier today I played through the first 2 missions on Brutal just to see how bad it would be, because I've been wanting to play on Brutal, and I will be playing it on Brutal. So, and I'll be doing it for all the campaigns. I'll be playing all of them on Brutal from start to finish. Unless for some reason it just gets to be too much, but it shouldn't be. I will be playing them all on the hardest difficulty, because I feel like I'm okay at this game. So I'm going to load a new campaign on Brutal here, and I'm just going to let the opening cutscene play for you guys, for anyone who hasn't seen it, and then we will get right into the campaign.
They say a man never really knows himself. Until his freedom's been taken away. I wonder, how well do you know yourself?
Prisoners, step forward onto the platform.
Convict 626. Murderer. Pirate. Traitor. Today, you go free. But, as you'll soon learn, even freedom has a price.
Combat suit sealed and locked.
You'll carry your prison with you. That armor will be your new cell. Make no mistake. War is coming. With all its glory. And and all its horror. Mr. Findley, your freedom awaits.
Hell, it's about time.
Joey Ray's bar.
And in other news today, Emperor Arcturus Mengsk held a press conference commemorating the end of the so-called Brood War some 4 years ago. Our own Kate Lockwell was on the scene.
Emperor, the threat of a new Zerg invasion is still very real. But instead of expanding our fleets, you've squandered trillions on hunting down has-been rebels like Jim Raynor.
Jim Raynor represents a clear and present threat to this dominion. He is an unscrupulous, lawless revolutionary bent on spreading fear and dissension across the sector. He and his ragtag band of miscreants have instigated open rebellion across 6 separate worlds and stolen vast amounts of weapons abroad. This criminal will be brought to justice very soon.
It ain't over till it's over, you son of a bitch. Adjutant, are my troops ready yet?
Your forces are prepared and awaiting your orders, Commander. Uploading tactical data now.
Good. About time we kick this revolution into overdrive.
Backwater Station is the center of Dominion logistics on Marsara. Destroying Dominion authority here will cripple Emperor Mengsk's operations throughout the planet.
Okay, and we're in. We're on brutal difficulty, Marines, yada yada yada.
Adjutant, what do you got
Oh,
for me?
more cutscene.
Dominion forces have set up a logistics headquarters in the town of Backwater Station. This has become the hub for all operations.
I need to put on
Marsara.
subtitles.
The Dominion recently pulled troops out of the city, and they are now under strength.
Are the locals cooperating?
The people of Backwater Station are known to be anti-Dominion, but they lack weapons and organization.
If I can take that headquarters away from Mengsk, it'll cripple him on this planet. Prep my ship.
Okay, now I think I'm in, but there's probably going to be more dialogue, but I'm going to try and talk through some of the strategy as I go that I'm using, because I think that I can keep you guys
Show the locals they don't need to fear the
on pace with what I'm doing if I do that. Okay. Because there's like hotkeys in this game. So, well, first of all,
Keep your intervals wide, your eyes open, and your asses
I haven't really played much in the way of RTS games on this channel. I mean, I've played a little bit of Halo Wars, and I've played one match of this game for the channel. But I really should play these types of games more because I like them a lot. One moment, let me display subtitles. Yeah, there we go. I really do want to play RTS, or real-time strategy games, if you don't know what that is already, more. I should also mention that this first video series I'm doing on this game, just the playthrough of the campaign, it's going to be less edited. I just kind of want to have a more live stream experience and a video series to give me some time to make some of the other content that I do, where I don't have to do as much editing.
Sounds like a plan.
So, just that this is going to be more of a raw experience, closer to a live stream. It isn't a live stream, but it's going to be closer to a live stream in quality, or in its consistency. Okay, so first thing, strategy-wise, besides me moving Raynor around here, I am going to drop him as group number 1, so I can hit Control 1 on my keyboard, and I can set this right here, and then anytime I want to, if I'm clicked on a different unit, I don't have to click on him. I'll have my mouse over here, just press 1, boom. So, just explaining that mechanic real quick, because I use that a lot, obviously.
Talk to me.
It's a pretty powerful one. So this mission on Brutal, I know to beat it, I'm going to need to keep him up front. He's beefy, he's got 200 HP, all these guys have 45. And I need to keep them alive for as long as possible. Let me make the whole group 3. That way I don't have to stop so much. Actually, no, because that already has a button, so I don't need to worry about that. But I do need the stop command on me.
Kill him. Sounds like a plan. Time to man up.
So the story in this game so far, what I do know is that, like, I don't know, I don't remember exactly how this happened. Mengsk getting in power, Arcturus Mengsk, the guy who's talking right now. I don't know exactly, but I do know that Mengsk is in power of pretty much, I'm assuming, all of humanity. So, sorry, I'm just trying to let you guys hear some of the dialogue in this game, but I know that he's in power and we as Raynor are leading a resistance. And there's a personal vendetta between the two of us. I know that at some point Mengsk and Raynor were fighting together, and I'm pretty sure Mengsk betrayed him, took control of the Dominion or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Because again, I haven't played the first game. But something along those lines happened, and that is one of the reasons, at least, why Raynor hates Mengsk. There's another reason why.
My family. This is starting to look ugly. Time to man up.
The other reason why involves Kerrigan, a girl that Raynor fell in love with, and... Oh.
Commander, a large Dominion force is gathering in the center of town.
Then it's time to call in that special delivery we talked about.
Oh crap, hold on. I need to load checkpoint. if I don't do anything, those guys just die. But, yeah, so Kerrigan was a girl that Raynor fell in love with.
Commander, a large
and
force is gathering in the center of town.
Then it's time to call in that special.
I think Raynor also, like, might die in this section. Yeah, Raynor died, so that's an instant mission failure. But, Mengsk, during a particular operation, Mengsk left her to die while fighting the Zerg, which, you'll meet the Zerg on mission 3 if you don't know what I'm talking about as far as Zerg. Damn, Raynor doesn't do fare too well against these guys at the moment. So that's another reason why he has a personal vendetta against him, and she didn't actually die. That's another thing I should mention.
Force is gathering in the center of town.
Then it's time to call in that special delivery.
Ah, man, I'm doing so badly. I'm not even paying attention. I'm gonna focus real quick. I need Raynor to only damage soak to a certain extent.
Commander, a large Dominion force is gathering in the center of town.
I gotta make sure that these Marines can take some damage for him. No, I didn't say move, I said attack. I'm not good at, oh, nice, okay, I have even more Marines than I did the last time I played this mission, earlier today. I have even more, this sucks because, okay, now has less health than a normal full health Marine, so he's no longer a damage soaker.
Raiders roll.
And these bonus objectives don't give me anything except, like, research or something. I don't think they do that yet, but that's all they're pointless otherwise. But I want to get the bonus objectives as well. I don't want to say 100% completion is what I'm going for, because that would be different.
This is bad.
But
sounds like a plan.
Oh, they mix the subtitles in there? I don't necessarily like that. Because, like, there's so many other notifications that I don't even look at that.
You can count on me.
But I'll try and... No, there's nothing I can really do in editing besides just subtitling it myself.
You'll all be given a meal when you reach the dig site. My brother went off to the mine last week. He disappeared.
Well, at least these subtitles are done pretty well.
We got a runner. They're shooting civilians.
Okay.
Time to man up.
So, we're inciting a rebellion, of course. Oh my gosh, Raynor, you are badly hurt.
What's the plan? Sounds like a plan.
There we go. I know that there's something to Marines. There's like a stutter step thing that you can do with Marines. Also, I only have 5 Marines left. This is gonna be bad.
There's more people still being held up ahead.
I'll see to them.
Marshal Raynor. Been a while
Cool,
since
cool,
we
cool.
saw you around here.
We're with you, Raiders. Sounds like a
Then I
plan.
get these guys on my side at least. Push them in with me.
This is a restricted area. Which surgeons are under arrest.
Ooh, that was almost bad. Fire bats are good at anti-infantry units. That big guy that was right there. Oh, I lost 2 Marines. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Especially versus these Vikings.
Count on me.
Real fun.
Raiders roll.
It's not too bad, I don't think. Nah, it's not too bad. And you guys are taking that down, so should be good to go. Yeah. Mission 1, I know it's not too bad, but I messed that up quite a few times. I think I lost way too many Marines early on.
Now you've got the weapons and the resources to do it. Remember, Minx can only control you if you let him.
Well, and Minx is also just like a really messed up ruler, so like no wonder. Kill 5 enemies of liberation with Raynor. Oh, I got some more achievements. Because I did that. I guess I did it better because I didn't get this many achievements last time. And it took 9 minutes and 28 seconds. Okay, anyways, continue. So he's gonna say something about that. I'm gonna pull up a picture in a second. In the game, I mean, there's like a picture you can look at that he says something involving Kerrigan, the girl that I mentioned was left on the planet. So I'll talk more about that in a second. But he has a personal vendetta against Minx, and Minx is also obviously just a horrible ruler. That's what I know for a fact about this story, besides the Kerrigan branch, which I'll tell you. Oh, and these two are old friends. I don't know if that was in the first game or if that's just shown here. If it is, then it's really dumb that I said that. But this is well, I'll wait till after this cutscene plays to say what I was about to.
You know, for the most wanted man in the sector, you ain't that hard to find. I had to see it for myself. Little Jimmy Raynor, the people's hero.
Tychus Finley. Nice suit.
Pays to be prepared.
I heard they put you on ice. Life sentence. What? To give you time off for good behavior?
That's right, old buddy. I'm a model citizen now.
So to what do I owe the pleasure?
Just a friendly business proposition. Do you even know what the Dominion are doing out here?
I'm guessing you're about to tell me.
Digging up alien artifacts, old buddy. Your boy Minsk has gone crazy for them. But I got a contact that'll pay top dollar for every artifact we liberate from the Dominion.
I guess I can hardly pass that up now. Can I, Tychus?
Partners then. 60-40.
70-30. My way. Feels like old times already.
Old times.
Interesting, that doesn't show up in the recording, but there's a fault in the display on my screen, on occasion. At the end of a cutscene, I mean. So, Kerrigan here, like I said, she was left on a planet with a Zerg, who you will meet in the next video, because this video is going to be a bit special in the StarCraft playthrough, in that I will be playing through more than just one mission, and maybe I will do that in the future, I don't know, but I'm thinking I'm just going to do one mission, one video. But I just want to explain some more about the story. Kerrigan here, he's going to say a dialogue line. Sarah Kerrigan, that's her full name.
I think it would have been better if you just died that day.
So that's the thing. She didn't die in the Zerg onslaught. She was captured by them, and I don't remember exactly how one event led to another, but she became basically turned into a Zerg creature. Actually, the second campaign that I scrolled over, the one in the middle there, that's Sarah Kerrigan. She's the one who looks like an alien, because they basically turned her into one, to a certain extent, and she eventually has become the Queen of Blades. I think she was at one point at least a queen of a faction of the Zerg, and then she became a queen of the entire Zerg, I believe. Maybe that just happened in this one, but I don't remember exactly.
This is Donnie Vermillion, live from the UNN studios on Core Hall.
But that's what happened to her.
Story for you. Let's go live to our own Kate Lockwell on the fringe world of Marsara. Kate?
Thanks, Donnie. Rebel Jim Raynor has reappeared in a big way. He's attacked a Dominion depot near Backwater Station, seizing weapons and distributing them to the local populace.
Kate, I bet the locals are pretty nervous about having a notorious outlaw in their neighborhood.
Actually, Donnie, the people I talked to seemed really encouraged by the...
You heard it here first. Jim Raynor, terrorizing the locals on Marsara. When we return, are your kids using stim packs?
Keep talking, pal. I'm just getting started.
Not particularly riveting dialogue in this area. Oh, Viking, I didn't see that a second ago.
This looks recent. This you're doing, Jimmy?
Folks in these parts are ready to fight back against Minsk. Guess they just needed a little push.
You still take this whole revolution thing pretty serious, then?
Everyone needs a hobby, Tychus.
And of course, this is his bar. He has a Jimmy Ray's bar. I think that's pretty much it besides the Tychus dialogue.
How'd you get out?
Well, I busted out of my cryo freezer while they were transporting me to New Folsom. Oh, I must have killed at least a dozen guards with my bare hands.
Yeah, I've heard this one before. But you left out the part where you walked on water. Made off with the warden's daughter.
Don't you get uppity with me, boy. I heard all about you becoming a big-time freedom fighter while I was away. What happened, Jimmy? The war for truth and justice get too much for you.
I ain't licked yet, Tychus. And I promise you, Minsk is going down, one way or another.
And when I said not particularly interesting in dialogue, I just meant clicking on him doesn't do anything particularly interesting with the dialogue. But the thing I was going to say after that other cutscene is that, if you haven't picked up on it already, he's Tychus Finley, the character in the opening cutscene of the game that was being put into this armor. And that's all I'll say about that. Because I know, like, a lot of the future story elements of this game, but I'm not going to, like, say anything about it because I don't want to... Okay, then. Because I don't want to spoil anything, obviously. Because I think this campaign, at least, does have a pretty good story. I've heard bad things about some of the future ones. Particularly Nova. The one that I said I'm probably not interested in buying.
To excavate an alien artifact. Seizing the artifact will strike another blow against the Dominion and generate funds from selling it to Finley's mysterious contacts.
So I am going to be playing this second mission because I want to introduce you a little bit more into the mechanics of this game if you haven't played this game before.
Dominion engineers been digging out here for months. See that crane? They're getting ready to move the artifact they found off-world.
Well, I'll be damned.
See? You gotta have a little more faith, Jimmy.
All right, time to give the Dominion a wake-up call. Let's smash that base and haul that baby out of there.
So, yeah, I'm doing the second mission because I want to show that there's more to it than just controlling these Marines and stuff like that. You've got base building and all sorts of stuff like that in this game, of course. If this is your first time experiencing a game like this, it might very well not be. Skip past the tutorial phase. It's going to ask me to build a Marine.
While we're at it, extra SCVs will help us harvest minerals faster. Train them up at the command.
Now, I like to, whenever I play this game, I think I've learned, I wouldn't call them advanced strategies, but I've learned how to play this game a bit better. Oh, I forgot to set the waypoint here for the builders. Okay. I've learned how to play this game a bit better than I did in the past. So let me show you what I mean by that. I think here's a good spot. Let's move these guys back. So these things right here give you this. I should explain that first. Before I get too far into this, I should explain the basics. So this is supply. This is how many units you can have. So you'll see if I click to train a worker here who costs, you can see that it costs 1 supply, right next to the 50 symbol. It costs 1 supply. Now the 50 symbol is the minerals. That's the basic cost. That's what these guys are mining right here. And this is Vespine. I'll get to that one a bit later. And this is the, and I just built another supply depot, so that second number, 18 out of 27, the 27 number used to be 19, so that went up. And if I click on building an SCV, you will see that number went up to 19, and then 20 when I begin to train a Marine, because it counts the ones that are training as well as the ones that are on the battlefield as supply. So I have to be able to keep building more units, I have to be able to keep these things up. So you have to build these structures anyways, is my point. However, I like to do stuff like this, where I make sure to construct them. Get the hotkeys ready. I make sure to construct them in the path of my enemies to give a buffer for my Marines, so my Marines can shoot over this stuff, and it allows for more. Oh, am I gonna win this fight? Yeah, I should. It allows for more controlled defense early on. Now, build a refinery to mine some Vespine gas, this resource right here, which is used for more complex recipes. I don't know about complex, if that's the right word, but it's used for more advanced stuff, like researching, building higher level units, or just specific purpose units, like this medic here. Requires 50 Vespine gas, and this requires 20 Vespine gas to build. This requires an attached tech lab, which is what this is, to build the medic. So there's certainly like requirements that every unit has, basically, beyond just minerals. I'm gonna keep building this wall. And if you hold shift while you click, you can tell them to do like a whole bunch of different commands.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Insufficient Vespine gas, but I'm not going to have that for soon, or for long. There we go. Now I can build the attached tech lab, and I can get some medics rolling out to heal some of these guys who got hurt. Oh yeah, like that guy. I'm going to pull him back, actually, because it's smart to keep Marines alive, most definitely, especially in Brutal. It is, actually, this guy's not hurt that bad. He can stay in the fight. It is most certainly smart to keep these guys in the fight. So I guess I'll train some Marines while I get more Vespine gas. But let me get more of that, and I need to make sure that my mineral production stays underway. Absolutely sure. Okay, and then as that builds, we're gonna make. I think I only need like 3 or so, but I'll do this whole section as the gate. I like to make this my group 4 because 4 is right next to the button R, which does that. They shift. So I'm going to make all of these my group 4. And I didn't explain some of the hotkeys that I've been doing earlier, but like S is my hotkey that I keep pressing to build some builders. That's why I keep. Well, actually, I haven't been doing that. I think I usually click to do that. Oh god. Absolute failure, I think. So I am actually going to. I'm actually going to load a save, I think. Because this is bad. I messed this up, so I'm gonna load a save, because I've been talking instead of, like, focusing or making anything. So I'm gonna load this save real quick. I think that means I have to restart the whole mission. So hopefully I can skip this cutscene. I know I can. Yeah, hit escape. Then go straight into the mission. Oh, it was gonna make me redo all of that. Dang, okay. And then escape again, skip, and we're back into it. So I'm going to be moving a lot faster this time, but I should show you like some of the other some of the hotkeys I've been using. Double click a unit to select all of the kind. So you can like select 3, you can click one, or you can double click to select all on the screen of that kind. That's just to again explain some of the mechanics I'm using.
Harvest minerals faster. Train them up at the command center.
Extra CVs, yeah. I'm gonna be doing this a lot faster because speed is very important in this game on the harder difficulties. Very, very important. I only have 19 supplies, but that should finish beforehand, so it shouldn't slow down my not vehicle production, my unit production. I can't speak for some reason. Refinery, so I can get Vespine, because I need that thing to have a tech lab as soon as possible. But I'll go ahead and get a Marine going. I'm just going to put the production on him for now. And see, the thing about this one that's already looking better is the fact that I'm constantly bottoming out my resources. Early game, you need to be doing that 100%. Honestly, depending upon what difficulty you're playing on, like, you need to be doing that constantly. Just bottoming out your resources, making sure you're always spending all of it. Okay, let's get another worker over here. I shouldn't pull that many off my resources this early, probably. But I'm going to stick with it, because I need the Vespine so I can get medics training to give me advantage in these first fights.
Yeah, whatever. Armed and ready.
I think by my 4th supply depot is when they attacked. So we'll see how that goes. Building a tech lab.
Not enough minerals.
That is a notification you will hear a lot. And voila, we can build medics. And we have enough money to build our first medic too, which should immediately make us win this first fight. With possibly 0 casualties, which would be great. By the way, a YouTuber that I love to watch is Giant Grant Games. And Giant Grant Games typically does stuff like... I've seen a lot of his StarCraft 2 stuff, and some of his most popular videos include his no-death run-throughs, where he plays his games without losing a single unit, and it's really ridiculously difficult. I mean, it looks absurdly hard.
This better be good.
But it's also really cool to watch happen, I mean. I don't want them... I want that medic out sooner. Also, what I'm typically doing with this guy here to build the supply depots, like I said, I'm doing it kind of fast, is I click on B to build, and it's this section of structures, refinery, another command center, barracks, and supply depot are all included in that group. Speaking of which, it's about time for me to build another command center, because my resources are no longer bottoming out. Not another command center, another barracks, because my resources are no longer bottoming out, which means that I need to spend resources faster. That means I'm not doing well enough with my spending at the moment. But I'm going to wait till that second attack happens, to be honest. Which has a medic with it, but that's not a problem, because I've got 2 on my side. Let me station... Let me do it this way. I need to do this smart. This should work well. All of these guys set to hold position, and now they won't move. And the medics should be able to reach everyone from there. That should keep everyone nice and alive. And then that's just going to be the first attack. I'm going to build up troops behind that. Even though there's not really a point in that. I just don't want to move them over here where they can't be healed, because I don't want to lose a unit. I need 6 more workers over here. Yeah, so that'll cover it right there. That'll give me full maxed out workers. Except not really, because I'm going to pull one off to build another barracks real quick while I get these supply depots underway. Oh, okay. Oh, I am losing Marines. Well, it's because I'm not micromanaging. So micromanaging is a very important thing, and when I say micromanaging, I mean like targeting down one Marine at a time. It reduces their firepower faster, makes you lose less units. So that's a definite thing that you really got to worry about in this game, especially on Brutal. Micromanaging, prioritizing targets, stuff like that, really matters. Control 4, let's do this again, and get some more supply depots rolling. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop... Oh, I did this wrong, didn't I? I did. Let's tell him to stop what he's doing. Dang. That's a waste of supplies because you don't get as many back. Okay, and then shift click. All of this. You guys get out of the way. Wall come back up. I hope that isn't too loud, but I think the audio is good. I checked it like several times before I started this recording because, you know, that's a normal thing to do if you actually care about your recordings, and I didn't used to do that because I was bad at this. Alright, barracks is going to be group 3 because you can group buildings as well. Go ahead and get a tech center on this one.
Commander, the
Train more Marines.
rebel base to the southwest.
Yes, so I need that.
That'll keep the Dominion off our backs.
Those folks need our help, Tyler.
So we're going to go ahead and
There's no way we're leaving them to rot.
make this group 1 and move up to that
Add-on
position.
complete.
Because I want to make sure that I complete the bonuses, and also having the extra units really helps. Yeah, sure, collect the stuff. I'm going to try to close that gate behind me in case there is an attack, though I don't think there can be an attack. I'm going to make sure the medic isn't in the front. This should work out, but I need to target down the medics. Okay, now I have an advantage because I still have medics. I only have one because they killed my other one. But, and that one's about to die. Oh, but I kept it alive, and I think there's a medic waiting for me here. Not if I fail this, though. Which I think I'm going to. Dang. Okay. I didn't fail that last time. I'm not doing as well, apparently. 4 medics and a lot of Marines, so I'm gonna slow it down then. I failed that. That's just what it is. I'm gonna max out this Vespine Geyser production as well. There could also be some research items here to like improve Marine capabilities, but I don't have that during this mission. Which, that is what it is. Okay, you guys are doing good. They have 3 medics and 4 Marines, so that's a... For basic small attacks, that should hold them for a little bit. Ooh, but yeah, there we go. Are they gonna lose one? Or are they gonna lose a Marine? No. Okay, this game is well programmed. Ooh, but that medic overstepped. Oh no, they're programmed to go back. Cool. So they are programmed to hold out. Well, now I can double click because it'll auto select units instead. Upgrade or update unit 4 to that. Get this SCV out of here. Maybe build another barracks. That's a definite. I'm not going to build a 4th. I don't think I need one. And I don't know what I want this SCV to do yet. I think I overbuilt. So this should be enough. Let me redo group 1. This should be enough to take out that attack force that I failed to do last time. Should be, is the operative word there. Let's make sure I keep Marines pumping out of these things and close the gate again behind me. Because there was, in fact, an attack force. But I think all the attack forces have to pass through here. So as long as I handle that correctly, we're good. Yeah, this is... Oh, never mind. Hellion attack. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. That's real bad. Okay, Hellion attack incoming to the base. That's bad. But with the defensive wall, I should be fine. All of you hold position. Actually, no. Yeah, do that instead. Oh my gosh, am I going to have to restart this mission again? This is so bad. This is going to make this video so bad. I don't want to have to do this over and over again. This is brutal difficulty. I beat this on like the first try. I had to reload the save, I think, once. It was because of a really simple but dumb mistake when I first did this. Oh, jeez. This is ridiculous. Alright, well, I have to restart the mission again. Well, no, I didn't get a checkpoint because I didn't get the reinforcements over there. That gives you a checkpoint, but I don't have one. Okay. I'm gonna focus this time. I'm still gonna talk, but I'm gonna talk more strategy, and I'm gonna try and get this done quick. This is gonna make this video so bad. I don't want to have to retry this mission so much. I know I'm gonna have to retry missions over and over again because I'm doing this on brutal, and that's okay. I'm not too worried about that in general, but this is just gonna suck. Like, I don't want this to be the case. So I need another barracks up faster, I think.
We'll need a lot more Marines before we take on the Dominion outpost.
We're gonna make this guy commander for some reason.
While we're at it, extra SCVs will help us harvest minerals faster.
That way I'm just controlling this one unit and we'll have guys behind him. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I am. Yeah. I think that was a major flaw. I need constant Marines pumping out of here. Let's get supply depots up. Brutal's difficult. And there's a siege tank up here too that's placed right here that I'm gonna have to worry about. The siege tanks have longer range than normal units, so they're like artillery, obviously, that can sit in the back. And it'll eat up my troops quick if I'm not very careful. No, I don't need to do that. Don't need to have something queued up and money being spent on it when I need to get other stuff in motion, like these supply depots. Now I can queue up another one of these and another Marine. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just going to go ahead and place these guys up here, since I know the other attack is going to come before I have this wall ready. The first attack, I mean. This supply depot is useless to me at the moment, but I am going to drop it so that it's out of the way for Marine movement. Ah, crap. Okay, I almost forgot about the refinery, but I mean, I think it is more important that I keep my units flowing here early in the beginning. That put a few seconds of a stop in the Marine training, but that's okay. And I have to figure out how I'm going to afford the next supply depot by that time. Yeah, I can't afford it yet. Oh well. I should be able to catch a break here in the training. See, that was dumb, because I had one queued up, so I had money in here not being used while I was waiting on that to be built. I shouldn't have queued that up. I should have set it to build and then queued it up right as it became time to do so. Okay, now I can do Vespene. I think my early Vespene production last time was a very bad decision. 2 Marines should cut it. Get another supply depot underway. See, now I'm rolling. Now the money's coming out pretty quickly. I don't think the next attack comes until after I have the wall finished, so let's move back. And now I need the medic. Pretty fairly quickly, I might add. Once I get the wall finished, I'm not going to do the second layer of the wall yet. There's no point. I'm going to do another barracks, I think. Let's go ahead and get 4 queued up so that this is going by 4s. I think that's mentally for me, that's the easiest way to set that up. Cool. I really need... Oh, I have Vespene production. Okay, cancel that. Drop the tech thing.
The Dominion is attacking the rebel base to the southwest.
Yeah, but they can handle it for now.
That'll keep the Dominion off our backs.
Those folks need our help.
And then this, Control 4, get the gate ready. I really like the supply depots, because every race in this game operates very differently. The Zerg, Protoss... yeah, whatever. Yeah, of course it's a negatory, because I never know which side he's going to end up on the supply depot construction, but... Oh, what am I doing? This thing isn't training. Let's get 2 medics up, then reinforce Marines. We'll start with that. Get 5 more SCVs on the way here, 1 going to the refinery. That way I just have 1 builder SCV. That should work. My SCV situation is done. I don't have to think about it anymore. I'm going to get another barracks up here, which is nice. It's really nice. That's why I don't build a 4th barracks, although technically it is definitely something I could do, build another barracks. I'll drop that there, and another medic's about to come out. Yeah, the medic retreats, which is bad, because then they build up medics, and it makes my future fights harder, so I do need to get to a point where I can also push against their medics. I'm going to just stockpile more medics before I forget to do that. it's about time for me to make a push for this, but I need a better force, and I need to organize it better. I need to get the medics in their own group so I can keep them behind the Marines, because otherwise the medics will push forward and they'll tank damage, which can be good for temporary, like, damage solution to keep my Marines alive, to keep them DPSing faster. But having the medics dying off is very bad, because they keep the Marines alive a lot longer. For endurance, you need the medics alive and not taking damage. So maybe at the end of a fight, it's a good idea to tank damage with them for like half a second, but as it stands, because they do have more health. They have 60, whereas the Marines have 45. So that's really good. That aspect of it is really good, but also I've been talking again, not training. Marines, medics, Vespene gas, that's fine. I don't want to spam medics too much. So now this guy can begin working on layer number 2 of the supply depot wall. Just for an added layer of defense. Okay. So my production is already doing a lot better. Now I can make group 3 out of these guys and get some Marines pumping out to finish that off. Pull these guys back so they're out of the way of the wall, but they're going to be moving out before this wall is finished, 100%. And now I have so many resources to kill, like I can go ahead and queue up stuff like this. Maxing out queues, stuff like that, not necessarily a good thing. It means, again, that I'm not spending resources as fast as I could be. If you could play this mission on Brutal Plus, I'm betting at my current stage, it would be necessary to build another builder SCV, so you could build more barracks as well. You're building supply depots, because I am running up against a limit here, getting close to it anyway. And then, just crank out Marines like at twice this speed, possibly. Maybe build 2 more barracks. I don't know. That might be a genuine strategy if this was on a harder difficulty. But on this mission, this amount of imperfection of letting my resources build up a little bit, it is allowed. Like, it's not the end of the world. I don't know which Marines are going to live. I would love to, like, if there were a Rainer here, I would probably, like, put the marker on Rainer, because the mission would fail if he died anyways. That way, like, my troops would always come when I wanted them to. But now, or where I wanted them to, I mean. But with this, it can still be perfectly fine. Okay, I'm not going to stop training, but I am going to go ahead and drop this gate and get all current units. I did stop training anyways. Okay, cool. That didn't stop the SCV from building. Okay, so they're about to push, but before they do, let me get some Marines training. Then no, it's E for medics. And this is now group 1. The medics, however, are group 2. So the medics are included in group 1, but this is just so I can keep them in the back of the group. Oh, and I should gather this. This will actually, I don't know why I did that. The Vespene, yes, but the minerals I don't need. It's a waste of time. The amount of valuable time that these guys are losing. I know that these guys are on a timer, but they're also programmed to win. I can also press S at any time to stop what my units are doing, and then they'll go to default things like healing for the medics or shooting for the Marines if there's an enemy in the area. Okay, sweet. Didn't lose a unit, I don't think, in that fight, and we're reinforced. See, that was much better. And now we have high ground. I can prioritize targets. I still think I lost quite a few units there, but now let me go group 3, shift click, not clip, and add this here. Except I am, for now, going to leave this marker here. What are you doing? That would be awful to lose that many Marines. Hellions I've already approached. I'm going to leave these guys here just to make sure that I intercept the attacks before they go to my base, so that I can group all these together as group 4, and then go 4R. Get that dropped. And then I guess I'm going to move this guy to the front lines, maybe build some supply depots here. I didn't do that last time, but I think it would help. Just to, while I build up a final attack force, I think that would help. I think F1 selects the nearest builder. No, it doesn't. Okay, well then I'm going to set this guy as group 5, just so I don't have to look around the map for him. I mean, I have resources to spare, so I might as well do something like this. I might as well. And until this is finished, I need to move these guys forward.
Field depleted.
Now, I can now retire this defensive wall, so I'm just going to leave it down. And I'm going to make this my new group 4. That's typically what I do whenever I move forward like that. Let me get my medics out of here. Out of the front line. Oh, I need to renew my groups because there's new members. And then group 3, I need to make Marines. I keep forgetting about that. Let's do that, and then medics as the last item in each inventory. And then regroup. I need to send these troops forward to join the rest so that I have more units to fight. And send the rest here. Yeah, these guys, I figured they would build already. Oh, what is happening? Why do you guys do this? I don't get why that happens.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, now. All medics. No, all medics. If you click 3 times, it selects all units on the screen. Interesting. I didn't know that. That's what just happened a second ago. Okay, so there's new unit 2, and then all units on screen, which would be this, maybe? No, it didn't do it that time. Well, I can shift click like that. And this will be everyone go through. And he's going to say that's a negative. It's blocked. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, cool. This is going to be group 1. Again, make sure group 2 push to the back. I'm going to go ahead and make a push for that bunker, just to get it out of the way. Sometimes I do that anyways. I select on the screen. Alright, I'm going to move in and then hit stop. Keep moving, inching closer, stutter stepping, while they're like in their breaks of firing anyways. Now the defense can stay here, I think. Cool, and he's just gonna, this SCV's just gonna stay here to repair these things. I guess I've got medics on the way then. That means, yeah, that means this is done. So let's go back to group 3 and make sure we're continuously producing. I need to make absolutely sure of that, because who knows how many reinforcements I'm gonna need in this part. But I'm gonna try and rush with just this. We'll see how this goes. If the slightest inclination that I'm going to get wrecked, though, with this small force, I am going to pull out. I'm going to get these guys retreated, maybe sacrifice a few men to get it working, or get the retreat working, because I can't suffer major losses in Brutal, not really, and expect to survive.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, medic's kind of in the middle, that's fine. Alright, and the push begins. Let's make, I need to do this thing again. Control 4. Make sure that these guys are pushing while I'm making more Marines and stuff. And oh, back up. They're not aggroed by the siege tank yet, but they will be soon. So I need these reinforcements to arrive, and then I'm going to engage. And now this is the new group 1. I'm not going to worry about group 2 that much, even though the medics are all piling in front. Okay, now I need to rush the siege. Once I've got the siege tank down, it's basically victory. But I need to rush the siege so that I keep my Marines alive. And I lost a lot of medics because they all rushed to the front. It should be fine, though. Hopefully. Oh, get out of here, Hellion. Any fire damage, like fire bats or Hellions, are really bad against infantry. Really useful when you're playing against Zerg as the Terran. But also Terran v Terran, they're really useful, which is why I target them first always. And this is a success. I didn't even really need the reinforcements, I don't think. I think I could have done it without them. So I probably could have beat this mission sooner. 19 minutes on the clock. Yeah, I could have. But hey, is what it is. Victory pretty easily. But this, I think this does a good introduction of my skill level of this game, which is not a lot, but I think I've a decent skill level. I know I can beat this game on Brutal.
Accessed. Decrypting security overrides. Crane control established.
Beautiful. Now let's reel that sucker in and get out of here.
Mission 2 complete, and that's going to be it for this video. We're now caught up to what I've done in my playthrough today so far, and I will be playing more like right now. But that video is going to come out probably tomorrow or sometime soon. Yeah, maybe not tomorrow actually, because I might be streaming. No, not might be. I'm definitely going to stream tomorrow. But as far as today goes, this is going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of this series down in the comments below so far, because this first episode has been really fun to make. I am going to enjoy this a lot. I like RTS games, and I'm going to enjoy feeling like I can just talk out loud about strategy and what's going on in my head while I'm doing things. I also think talking through things is going to help me with the whole, like, actual developing strategies methods of this game, because I don't typically look up guides for RTS games. I just enjoy playing them, and I'm typically really bad at strategy games, but I've gotten better at this one, not because I've gotten a lot better at strategy necessarily, but I have, in some aspects I have, but in other aspects I've just gotten more skillful with this game and its specific mechanics. I used to be really bad at this game, and I've slowly gotten better, and I'm pretty good now. I think I'm good enough to do a lot of things on Brutal. But again, I'll talk to you all more in the next episode. Let me know what you think if you enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.